Hey guys, welcome to Disc 2 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. And yes, we just kind of start here. No automatic sequences or anything like that. All we get is where's Sephiroth and let's go after him. I guess that's really where the motivation lies. Kind of liked the break we got after Final Fantasy IX's Disc 1 and Disc 2, really. At least there was some kind of a sequence that kind of showed the passage of time. It's not just kind of an arbitrary spot to stop. In this case, I don't even think we can go back to the world map right now. Can we? I'll go check. Okay, apparently you can leave and go straight on to the Tiny Bronco and explore the rest of the world. I was always kind of assumed that you couldn't. One thing that isn't very intuitive, on the other hand, though, is, well, I guess it's also unintuitive. Your party is not completely healed after your fight with Genova Life there, so even though we just kind of stayed in a tent there, I don't know, in a room or whatever it is. So yeah, it's kind of strange. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I need to go up that, which unfortunately will take us past the chest, and then we have to run through. Okay, now if I remember right, what I need to do is go all the way up here. No, that's not what I want to do. Come on. All the way up here. And you want to go down a little bit. Scroll down here. Oh, that leads out of the area. Okay. I want to get to that chest. Okay. I'm still going the wrong way. Just for some reason I could not make this, could not find my way around here last time. I don't know why. Just had to check that in that first battle there. A lot of the enemies in this area are pretty much the same as they were in the last area before the, what is it? The City of the Ancients. And here we get a Viper Halberd, which I think is actually a better weapon. Nope, it's not. It's just a double growth weapon for Cid, if you think you need it. I don't really need to work on materia growth too much anymore. I will a little bit later, but I don't have any of those materia yet, so there really isn't any point. And by then we'll get much better weapons to work on materia with. And go up here, just kind of pop out, go around the shell. There are a couple of new enemies around here, and I would like to meet up with at least one of them, but the game doesn't seem to want to let me right now. I think I'm supposed to go up this one first. To the left. And I believe there's one item up this way. Yeah, it doesn't matter which side you get on. Pop back on here, select up, and here we go. What do we got here? A bolt armlet, which is actually quite nice. We're starting to get some really good gear. Like, this is basically another version of the Aura armlet, in the sense that it has very high stats, and especially for this point again, and it drains an element. Now, I have too much materia and I'm not going to go through it right now, but I will probably end up equipping that off-screen at some point or another. Yeah, we can go right. No, I wanted to go down. Thank you. There we go. Much better. And here we are. We get a Hypno Crown, which is actually quite useful. That increases your manipulate rate, which will be very beneficial in a few battles, at least while, trying to learn enemy skills and such, so. Let's go to the right and pick up a Mega Elixir. Not too bad. And then let's go to the left. Head up here. Pretty much only one way left to go by now. Except we can head down here with fast forward. All the way down here and get the Magic Plus material, which I do want to put on because... what am I going to take off? Said I wasn't going to do this on screen anymore. Extra elemental materia. That can wait till later. Magic plus. It increases your magic stat, which will be very beneficial only, well, it'll be generally beneficial, like the speed plus materia and the HP plus materia. But it's also beneficial for a couple of super bosses way later in the game. And so I definitely want to work on, this is I think the only one you can get as an item in the regular progression of the game. There are other ones that you can pick up by other means, but we'll get into that later. And I want to find at least one of these new enemies while I'm here, so I'll do that off screen. I'll be right back. Ah, here we go. Here's one of the new enemies I wanted to show off. This one is Acrophes? Anyway, do I have it on? I probably don't. No, I don't. Anyway, this guy absorbs wind and is invulnerable to water, which doesn't really play any part in what we're doing. You can just beat him with normal attacks. He's not too hard. But more importantly, you can steal a water ring from him. And there aren't really a lot of places where we'll need to have that, but I do want to pick up a couple of them, and apparently I'm going to have to put my steel materia on, just in case the need comes around. So I'll do that, and I'll be right back. And here we have another new enemy. These are Grim Guards. They are invulnerable to lightning and ice. And I believe they have I think they have their shield set up so that they can avoid some damage, but it depends on that shield spin ability. If they're facing toward the camera, then I think, yeah, see, they take half damage now. There we go. Either way, they're not too hard. Our normal attacks are starting to become really, really powerful, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. Okay, got the water rings and showed off all the enemies, so we can move on with the area, which is over. Ah, here we are, popped out into the ice fields. And we even leave, little footprints in the snow. That's pretty cool. Neat little effect. Doesn't last for very long, but pretty cool to throw in there. And I'm sure here we'll have a new enemy. Probably a snow-based enemy, or a wolf, that'll work too. You attack them and they fall down. The wolves, not too challenging. I think we've encountered them before. I can't remember. Too many days off, apparently, between episodes. Oh well. So yeah, pretty much, there's a couple of new enemies on here. None of them are all that much to worry about. I don't know if they're weak to fire or not, but it doesn't matter. Most of them are weak enough to take out with normal attacks. And here's something to note for later. We have chocobo tracks here, so remember those for, well, a lot later. Well, not too much later, actually. Wow, that preemptive materia is really good. 3 battles I ran into on the way here, all 3 of them were preemptive strikes for me. That is just awesome. And here we have a weapon shop. Step 1, buy weapons. Okay, step 1, wake up the sales clerk. Step 2, buy weapons. These are pretty much all around better than what we're using now, so might as well pick up, well, I'll pick up all of them. I don't know if I'll be using all these characters. Don't bother with that one, apparently. I'm never going to use Red 13, but I should probably pick up a weapon for him there. The Dragoon Lance is still better. Gotta love that. I'm not sure if I'll use that over the short barrel rifle or whatever he's got equipped right now. Buy some more tents. And because I like to keep things either, the last digit's got to be either a 5 or a 0 when I buy potions or antidotes or something like that. Usually, anyway. Because, you know, OCD, got to do that. What else do we have in this cool little snow village with awesome music? It's like really laid back and relaxing. Oh, you bought him a snowboard and he wiped out into a tree. Wonder how many times I haven't done that many times. Usually don't wipe out into a tree. I stop short and then once I lose my balance I fall into the tree from a stopped position. That's not so bad. It's not like running headlong into a tree like one of the guys I went snowboarding with last year. And here we get a hero drink, which is very important, and a vaccine. What does that vaccine do again? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I used a vaccine. Apparently I have things to use. Protects against transformations. I'm assuming that refers to things like Minnie and Toad, or Frog, or whatever it is in this game. And here we got a map. Let's take a look at the map. This map sucks. And this is basically a map of the glacier, by the way. And spoiler alert, we're gonna go there. It's not gonna be fun. This map does not show where you are when you're in the glacier, nor does it show any roads or trails. It's basically, you know, some nice artwork, and that's it. It is not a lot of fun going through there. And yeah, without a map, pretty much. But the thing is, I'm not referring to that crappy map on the wall. I'm referring to the map on GameFAQs. Actually, I don't know if it's on GameFAQs. Anyway, I've got a map that I'm going to work off of, and like well, it's not really a map so much as it is a guide, you know, go to this spot, go to this spot, go to this spot. So that's how I'm going to do it, because it really is a pain in the ass. 20 years ago. Huh. Oh, so that's the check mark at the top of the map is the what is it, the peak or whatever, the bottom of the cliffs, put it that way. I think that's what it refers to. And here we have an inn, which I'm sure would be nice and toasty compared to what's going on outside. For years and years, I didn't even know that this area well, not for years. I think the first couple of times I played this game, I didn't have that on, and so I didn't see that this door even existed. It's kind of hard to find this area sometimes. Oh. Did they now? Would you look at that? Huh. Oh. Well, last time we saw her, she just arrived in Midgar and kind of died. Huh. Oh, that's the same conversation. Yeah, shut up. Okay. Something about a hot spring in the Great Glacier. No, I don't want to talk to you again. I want to talk to this person. Thank you. 2 days at the most. Well, we don't have 2 days of game time. Yeah, that's the plan. We're chasing somebody. You'll need a map. Mr. Holzov's house. I butchered that pronunciation. Used to be a mountain climber. Oh, well, I've already picked up that map, so at least we know what's going on. Oh, a big crater, huh? Haven't we heard about something that's fallen many years ago? There's a snow woman in the Great Glacier that hates hot springs. Myth to scare off visitors. Wow, it's a video game, specifically an RPG, specifically a Final Fantasy game. So there aren't any, you know, myths or anything that aren't true, so obviously that's going to be important later. Gnarly Hill. Dated word. Dated game. Well, kind of. It's not super dated anyway. Oh. Be an interesting place to come from. From Costa del Sol, the hottest place we've seen, to here. Anyway, I've explored pretty much everywhere in this town except this house. And, well, I can pick up some items, and then we'll do the rest of the storyline event here next time. Come on, get down the stairs, Cloud. Don't let drunks control you at, 1 in the afternoon. Anyway, you can't really see under here, and I don't think there are any items over there, but we can pick up that, I think it was a turbo weather? Whatever. Anyway, in order to progress, we need to talk to these, or, well, this device. Play the video. What video is Cloud going to watch? Is it going to be porn? No. Is it going to be interesting? Yes. Is it going to explain part of the plot? Yes. Am I making a Daniel Bryan reference? Yes! Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, yeah, we'll watch the videos when I see you guys next time.